Hello. Good morning. It's actually morning where I'm at. So, so I decided to shoot a new video, specifically stuff that I knew about immortality and possibly other topics that I might have shared or not. Uh, but immortality is like I would say the highest, most classified information out of like supernatural that you could achieve. Immortality. But honestly, I never achieved immortality as Jesus Christ. I did see it many, many, many times. At least I would say 10 times. But I never achieved being immortal. Now, immortal, what is an immortal word? Immortal word is where you could live forever, like where you could stay young for the rest of your life and live forever, pretty much. That's what immortality is. Now, mortality is a different word. Mortality means you have powers. Now, your powers could come from demons or angels, either from God or a devil. That's what mortality powers. But immortality could also come from a god or it could come from a devil. Either way, just depends which side you worship. Uh, I mess with only God and angels. I don't ever mess with demons and devils. I hate those motherfuckers like passionately. This is why through most of my videos, like 70% of them, I tell you that I hate demons and devils with a passion. Those motherfuckers are something. Uh, and I see them like on daily basis. So demons I see like on daily basis. They kind of went away to their basement until they become stupid again and start coming out of hell. So a topic about immortality. I mean, I don't know how it fully functions. Uh, so immortality usually what happens either a demon or an angel overpossesses a human soul. And then once he overpossesses a human soul, you could either be younger, skinnier, different looking, bigger tits, beautiful more face. You could look younger, older, whichever. You could be younger or older. Either way, you could change any shape of your tits, your even you could even turn yourself muscular. That's what immortality really is. It's pretty much like changing the shape of yourself to something else, either younger, older, uh, more muscular, uh, bigger maybe mustache, uh, different color of eyes. That's all possible through immortality. Uh, so I'll tell you what I exactly know about it as Jesus Christ. But this information has to be the most classified from regular human beings ever knowing these things. This is why when you type in YouTube immortality or hardly anybody like they might be few videos, but they don't explain you much. I never really honestly came across about immortal, which nothing would really surprise me if I had. I might have came across, but I most likely never socialized to them. So there is a very high chance there's immortals on this planet Earth. Something I didn't knew. See, I knew God's almost most of his abilities, like his supernatural powers, but I would have never fucking believed that immortality exists. That's something I would have never believed. Like possibly 10 years ago, I would say that you're a liar. That something like that doesn't even exist until I discovered it. I guess immortality I discovered. Now it's 2025 year. I might have discovered it maybe like 5, 6 years in the past when I first started discovering it. Uh, So one time my mother, but she typically just teleports out of the house, but she teleported with my dogs. So I commanded her back into the house, and I did like these rituals with holy water where I have to baptize myself in order to see my mother as Eve or her like demonic evil side. So I placed a cell phone in the attic. So I did the first ritual. I turned on the holy water. The tub went completely full. I got into it, and I got out, put on my clothes, and she came with the first ritual that I did. She came like fucking way younger, like possibly 10, 15 years, but so demonic like looking. She always, since me and my mother were super poor, she used to have a red jacket, but it was like a very cheap one of those like very thin one and a cheap one. She came honestly uh, with a coat like uh, like red furs like sticking out. It was like a coat that's possibly worth millions of fucking bucks, man. Oh, how rich she looked. The furs were sticking out like this much all around. It was creepy, man, and very scary to see her all in that. When I first got to, that was my very first time I witnessed immortality. She was younger in the face, like 15 years. Uh, and then she brought me Newports, and then she gave me the cigarettes. I guess we talked a lot. She was cursing God a lot smarter and more intelligent way. She was super demonic like looking. She came into the house, gave me the cigarettes. What else I was gonna mention about that? But so I grabbed the Newports. Once I seen her, like a lot of fear went into me, where I was afraid. So I didn't spend a lot of time with her, especially when she was like demonic looking. Uh, from that point, she just teleported and left out of the house. Now, finally, she doesn't do the teleportation shit. I hate when she takes my dogs. That's when she starts pissing me off. Uh, So she was like 15 years younger. That was the very first time I ever discovered immortality. But it was out of demons and devils. It wasn't out of angels and God. Uh, what else did I notice? Oh yeah, and she was my mother's unnatural mode. She's so fucking slow, like mentally, like stupid, basically. It's impossible to fucking adopt to her, even to conversate with her. How slow she is. Oh, but when she came with immortality and 15 years younger in her face, she was way boosted on the intelligence. Like she was a lot smarter, man. Not the same mommy I used to know. But I catch her many times through the house becoming more intelligent. She becomes intelligent just on my level. Imagine that. With the worst intelligence that even a 3-year-old child is way smarter, I would say, than her, or a 4-year-old. True shit. That's because my mother is the first Eve that bit the apple in Adam. My mother and father are the first Adam and Eve. And there's like 6 family ancestors, which I didn't mention, which is my stepsister in Bosnia. There's five original, and a sixth stepsister. Oh, but yeah, man, this definitely was something like the strangest shit I ever seen, like something like X Files. This I would have never, 10 years ago, I would have never believed immortality would exist, especially immortality. About 12 years ago, I had no clue that demons and devils even existed. That's because they never made appearance to me. Uh, so, that was the first time I when it comes to immortality, that was the first time I caught that immortality, and the very first time. Uh, then there, then there was pretty sure I caught her three times. Three times. There was a second time she came in the house. She was a lot more beautiful, younger, and she was a lot more intelligent. Oh, but I didn't socialize with her that much. I did notice it. Oh, but I didn't socialize. So it's possible her second time might have been out of God, not demons and devils. Also immortality. She was a lot younger in her face, including the body and like her legs and everything, or how she was shaped out and everything. And she was a lot smarter, way smarter than the stage that she's at. So I did socialize with her. She was definitely far more intelligent. That was the second time I saw it. And then just this last time before I ended up being at the nut house, she turned like fucking. I mean, who wouldn't end up in a nut house after seeing all this stuff? Uh, Typically, when you experience something that like scary shit, there's a high chance you'll be at the nut house because of fear level and many other things, paranoia, and then you need proper medication to fall asleep. Uh, then I saw her. This was the third time. This was the last one. She became like a woman with cut off hair, even though her hair was a lot longer. It was cut out up to right here. She was a lot shorter than she already is, at least 5 inches shorter, almost like a midget. And she had a this strange dress on her, and she was a lot skinnier, like including her arms and everything. I never got to see the face. That one definitely did scare the shit out of me, but I only got to see it up to a few seconds because when she came out, I was in my room looking at through my door. So when she passed by, I only got to see her like few seconds. Uh, and I was way too afraid to even come out to look at her full body. Otherwise, uh, there's a high chance I could get a heart attack seeing something like that from like a shock. Uh, and she was a lot shorter. That was definitely some strange shit. A lot shorter. Uh, Smaller hair cut up to here. That's what I got to see. Super black. A dress that was white and black. She was a lot skinnier. Uh, that was something, man. So how I believe this immortality happens is like a demon and a devil overpossesses a soul. So does like God and an angel could do the same thing, where they overtake a soul and then they switch it to any shape they want, or like any visual they want. That's what I believe how immortality is activated. Uh, so so there was this CK or this gas station that I go to, uh, and there was except somebody else purchased it now. But there was a taller woman. She was a lot slower mentally, or how she socialized. She wasn't fully stupid, but she was very slow mentally. She used to work there, and once all this started complicated, I came one time. She completely doesn't have hair, like very short hair, like almost like number one. Except she kind of small percentage looked like it was her, definitely yes. Since there was nobody else employed other than a couple of more workers than her. She was far more beautiful in her face, completely a different woman, but you could still notice on her face that it was her. Uh, that's the fourth time I witnessed immortality, and this one wasn't also a long time ago, possibly like a couple of months back, maybe 5 months, or I would say 5 months. This she also used to work at the CK station. Uh, and all of a sudden she went to the Speedway station. She wasn't. She was pretty ugly, but not like fully ugly. Like she was somewhere in the middle. Uh, at least she was a lot more intelligent, though. She was a lot more smarter. Uh, and she also came to Speedway completely the same face, but more fucking beautiful. Uh, Her ass was like sticking out like just the way I like the white bubbly butts, as I call. Uh, in her regular form, she had a completely a flat ass. But when she came, she had a bubbly ass. She was beautiful as fuck in the face. Uh, the same woman that worked at the CK station. So that was the fifth time I discovered immortality. Yeah, no, that was the sixth time. There's one more. The Mexican woman. The Mexican woman. She is always regular. But once, whatever, I think a demon and a devil. Once I was complaining about her tits weren't as the best. Uh, and all of a sudden I came out to walk out my dog, and her dog, even though she never has that dog, her dog is a Shih Tzu. Her dog completely a different dog, which is like a midget pit. I have never seen a midget pit. I've seen a lot of dogs. I have never seen a midget pit. Almost bit Snoopy, and that's when she came out, and she was, I think she was smoking, but I'm not sure. But the regular Mexican woman, she never smokes. Her tits were like designed just pretty good looking. Uh, she was a lot taller. She also had the same face, almost similar face to the same Mexican woman, but except she was a lot taller, bigger tits, completely a different form of that woman, that same woman. So that was like sixth time I discovered immortality. Uh, that is some. That has to be like the most strangest shit I have ever witnessed. Immortality. That in like 10 years, like I said, 10 years in the past, I would, I wouldn't say you were crazy. I just wouldn't believe in something like that. Immortality. Oh, so I have to keep this history because of me, and there, it's not only one Jesus. You're dealing with two more Jesuses to Adam and Eve's story. It's not just one. Uh, there's like two more sons of God that are born. Uh, that's just in case the devil starts causing more problems. This way we know how to kick him out. Yeah, hello, beautiful. I have no idea how I mentally somehow survive. I always make it mentally. There was few times I had to go to the nut house where he simply shocked me way too much. I had a lot of fear in me and paranoia and shit, so it makes it very hard to fall asleep after witnessing all that. But now I take my meds on time, and somehow I always make it. Somehow through all this shit, I always make it. So that's everything on immortality. Do I share anything else? Oh, no, I specifically need this just about immortality. I don't want to mix it with other topics. Uh, if I mix it with more topics, I'm not gonna. I don't want to watch. Hold on, let me just warm up my coffee. So immortality. And I could have sworn once I caught my dog becoming younger, Mickey. Only once I ever caught it, where he seemed completely young as fuck in his face. Uh, and I guess that's all on immortality. But immortality would be the most classified information out of all supernatural powers, I would say. Uh, Man, to figure out immortality, think about it. You'll be able to live for the rest of your life. Uh, you don't have to die. Uh, I also question: are there human beings that are fully immortal, which means to live forever? Which I've been questioning. If these characters could turn themselves younger, or I don't know how it's done, but it's done through like demons and angels. I suspect has any other human beings evolved to be immortal, to live forever. But these individuals would be so beyond smart, man. You simply wouldn't be able to even socialize how intelligent they would be. Since think about it, if you were to live 300 years, not to mention overthinking, uh, imagine the intelligence you would have just living 300 years, not to mention more. Uh, I also suspect they would be super wealthy because by then they will figure out some way how to make wealth or make money. I suspect they would be somewhere they can have electronics, only like old candles or no electronics because they spot them, the government. Uh, uh, if an immortal did somehow exist, or is there more of them? Now there's like good immortals out of God, but there's also out of a devil evil immortals that exist. Do they exist? My biggest question. Mystery that I guess I won't ever know. That is I think that's that all on immortality. What else? I think. But then also I caught my mother being like, as I say, on her slowest stupid level. Man, it's impossible to even socialize with her, man. But then I caught her many times being smart as a 12-year-old. But then I also caught her being smart like just as a 21-year-old average smart, intelligent person. That I caught many, many times. But her entire life, she was always slow mentally. Like, it's sad to say stupid, but then there's no other way to define it. But yeah, stupid. Oh, Mary. Immortality. And very few, Amy Lee, which I shot you a video on Amy Lee, she's the only one that I ever mentioned immortality in music. And there was a one more rock star that ever mentioned immortality. Uh, there was only two. That's because immortality is the highest class of supernatural because it's the most classified information. This is why immortality, like, not many people ever shoot videos on something like that. Uh, because they simply don't know that it even exists. And the ones that do mention it through music or even Hollywood, they just suspect. They never really proven it. But me, I fully proven it that it does exist. Uh, like a fact. Either how would you say I don't hallucinate? I don't do drugs other than alcohol. Well, I do legal drugs. This one's illegal. This one had to be the most stupidest drug I ever started. So immortality. Oh, and I caught Ahmad, or the second Jesus. I caught him being taller. He was a lot shorter when I saw him. Next day he came like a week later. He was a lot taller. I mean, I'm talking about. It's impossible just within a week. I seen him like a week ago that he could have grew like 5, 6 inches taller. I caught him taller. That's also immortality. Uh, what else? Am I still missing anything else out of this? Out of the immortality. That one interests me very, very high because think about it. If I achieve immortality, I don't have to die ever. I would just have to move somewhere in Amish area where the government doesn't know where I exist. But this would be very, very difficult to outsmart them with all these electronics. Oh, but I would be able to know how to pull it off in a correct way. Oh. So if I ever discover immortality, if I end up missing, that's because I discovered immortality, which means I could live forever. So I'm out of this fucking house. But I hardly think I ever will. Perhaps immortality doesn't exist. Maybe I'm short, or nothing would shock me in some strange way if human beings had like very rare few of them ever achieved immortality. I mean, if a person could become younger, older, uh, uh, then there could be a very high chance that immortals do exist. Uh, so what else? So let me think. Is here there more details? No, I think that's it. Oh, I think that's all. So I didn't know at least so 6 times. So 6 times I ever got no 7 times, and Mickey 8 times I ever discovered immortality. So it's very beyond difficult shit to ever discover immortality. That's like the toppest classified supernatural level that you could ever discover immortality. Once again, I think that's all of it. All since I don't know if I ever do discover it more of it, I'm definitely gonna share it with you guys all. Uh, or I don't think anybody sees these videos. Only selected people ever, which I knew at very beginning. And that is like a good thing for me. It's also a great thing for me. Imagine if they discover that I'm Jesus Christ. First thing, they're gonna bring me shitload of people into my property. Then second thing, they're gonna call media to put me on media, and I definitely don't want to be on media, uh, like CNN and news. Uh, then they're gonna bring book Hollywood. I would be very rich, man. In today's age, uh, it wouldn't take too long. But the problem is like the headaches, man. Then the criminals they'll try to assassinate me, like they have in the past tense. Uh, I would have major headaches. Not to mention bringing me a media into my property. Uh, so good thing that the government banned all these videos from. I guess only very selective human beings ever get to see them, which is a great thing for me. I thought about same thing like sharing my videos with churches. All I have to leave like flyers, but I'm afraid I'm gonna turn them mentally disordered. That's one thing. Second thing, they're gonna come and find me since I left my like identity where I live and all that. They're gonna find me and then they're gonna bring me a media again. Oh, but even through that method, I would become famous, and Hollywood figures out about me shitload of human beings. Oh, and I would make a shitload of money on Bibles, Christianity, and all. So I guess my powers and my cool powers and things that I'm capable of, they could bring you a lot of money, man. But I think I want to keep it on a down low simply because I don't want all those headaches. Uh, the headaches are the biggest problem. Not to mention if they start bringing me criminals, other motherfuckers that disagree with me, it doesn't take them too long to start disagreeing with me. And then from that point, they're gonna bring criminals to assassinate my family and me. Uh, and I don't want all that those headaches. I don't want. I'm sick of fucking being a killer. I killed a lot of human beings, man. A lot. It's either 10,000 human beings or 12,000. I lost count. Oh. And then God must have killed all, if not 2,000 of them or three, because they keep confronting and trying to assassinate me. Each time they do this, they get eliminated by God and angels. Each time they bring these poisonous, usually in my liquids, they will put it in my cigarettes. Each time they do that, God eliminates them all. So God must have killed another 3,000 all once this all started becoming more complicated with angels and demons and people. Now, if you meet me as like just a person that wants to meet me without being my enemy, then God doesn't really care. He won't touch you. But if you come as my enemy, about 99.9% that you're gonna die. And yeah, I am 100% sure that I am Jesus. The year makes perfect sense, 2025. Oh, and now I'm like, 2025, I'm fully formed as a mortal. Like, eliminating me would be impossible at this point. All the stuff I know in supernatural. At this point, I could control the universe, the temperature, mosquitoes, people. I could kill people. I could teleport. I could turn. I could heal myself, which I've done many times. Uh, I could do many things with my powers. I could predict things all like a piece of cake. That was a miracle. I mean, out of all places, where did the penny land in an ashtray? Now it could be pulled off, but in a single try, uh, it's there's a high chance by 20-30% you won't land it in there. Trust me. Not to mention, I never practiced it, so that would be a miracle, pretty much. Man, it's like early in the morning. I want to go to sleep, but I'm so addicted to overthinking. I could achieve so much money in singing, which I shared the video how I sing. I could be a billionaire basically. From that point, I thought of a website, which I'm never gonna tell what it is. At that point, I could earn 100 billions of dollars. Oh, less than 20 years into the future, I would say I would be 150 billion heavy on my account. Oh, but here's the issue with that whole idea. Oh, the more money I have, the more freedom I have. Oh, and the more freedom I have, I don't overthink. The more I'm trapped without money being poor, the smarter I become since I there's nothing to do really in the house but to overthink. Oh, so the smarter I become, the smarter I know how to communicate with God. Oh, so that's the reason I don't want to be rich. But the only thing is going to be a painful journey since I'm going to be poor. Not too. I'm not going to be to the point poor where I'm homeless, but I'll be very poor. I'll have just enough to keep my little small apartment, and and possibly internet and a TV and an Xbox. That's the poor level I would be able. Uh, but like, and maybe I'll have just enough money to eat once in a possibly Chipotle or something. Uh, that's the level. That's even though I could be 150 billion heavy on my account, uh, I'm willing to put all that shit on the side as long as I become more intelligent. The more intelligent I become, the smarter way I know how to communicate with my father as a god. I guess I won't be totally poor to be a homeless. That's the great thing, the blessing out of it. Second thing, I'm too fucking lazy to be a singer, man. I don't want to go through all that uh, signing autographs, going to concerts, and all that. That's like a major headache. Constantly, and then with that type of music, I constantly have to be drunk. Otherwise, I'm not as good. Pretty cool. Yeah, well, yeah, like somebody told me this, like age 15, I would think you're totally mentally insane. I might have always like, I always did believe in a God, but like stories that I share, or what I told you through videos, what exists in God's creation, I would have never believed. Not to mention immortality, demons, and angels, something I never really believed. I always, at age 15, I always believed in a God and a sin, but I never believed in a devil at all until I discovered an evil piece of shit. Okay, I think that's all. Am I missing anything else out of immortality? I have to run through my brain to see. No, I think that's all of it. Oh yeah, there was one. Good thing I ran through my brain. So Casey is my neighbor's daughter, and she comes with the same Jeep as she always does. I don't know if she drives it now the same. It's been a year. So I notice I know her exact same Jeep, how she appears or how she comes to the house. But she came to the house completely being taller, same face like I explained to you as Casey, but far taller, way tall, and she's very very short like my little sister. She was way taller and more like built up in her body. Also black hair up to here. That was another time. Completely a whole different woman than what she looked like. But in the face, she looked at very same as Casey. That was so that's the ninth time or ninth time that I discovered immortality. So let me run through the brain to see if I caught it any more time. No, I think that has to be it. 9 times. Imagine now it equals out to that nine number that I showed you. Explains after all these motherfuckers keep pulling these assassination childish shit on me. Each time I'm always alive. See, if immortality, which immortality does 100% exist, everything was the truth that I told you. which means it's impossible to ever kill me in any method you ever that the government ever tries. Uh, because with immortality, uh, I could clean. No matter which method you try, you're not gonna be able to kill me. Since immortality also exists, even if you do manage to kill me, I'll come back to life. Or God could also go, let's say you kill me now, he goes to the past tense and brings me to the future tense. That way I'm still alive again. Uh, Once God's capable of going to past tense, which I know, to bring you into future tense, then it's impossible to ever kill you through any method. I think that's all of it. So what's going on with the demons? So I guess I'll share that. They kind of went away. I still do spot them, but not very high ranking ones, like very dumber class, like the lower class of them. But I hardly see one or two in the entire day. Oh, so somehow they went all back to hell. Oh, so at this point it's cool, and hopefully it stays that way. Oh, honestly, I want them to all leave. I'm sick of seeing demons. Oh, as long as they're in the basement, which means everything's gonna work out okay. Oh, I just don't know with these weather disasters what's fucking happening. And why is a World War III almost erupting? Oh, it's very close to it. Oh, are we actually gonna go to World War III? But the surprising, why are all these weather disasters happening? The volcanic eruptions do happen, but it's once in every 2 3 years, and it's like a small one. Notice in 2025 there has been 10 to 15 volcanic eruptions and so many baby earthquakes and all almost, I don't know exactly bigger earthquakes, but at least like 7 8 bigger earthquakes have occurred, and then so many floods are happening around the world. That's all I know. Oh, what if we are facing a judgment day? You see, the Bible tells you once Jesus Christ as me comes back second time, it's God's final judgment day, apocalypse. The Holy Quran tells you the same thing. Once Isa comes back as Jesus, it's Sujanidan, final judgment day. But I still don't believe it because religion doesn't mean it's always correct. Uh, the same thing that religion books never knew that my mother was invented by God first and Adam was second. All religion, they claim Adam was invented first. No, he was actually my mother, since she's younger or older. I mean, and another thing, shocking thing, is how is it possible that Adam and Eve's story is 100% fact? That also never made sense to me. How that's possible? Adam and Eve's story. I always thought, like earlier stage of my life, I thought it was evolution, where a monkey becomes smarter and evolves into a human. That's how I thought we got onto, how we came to existence as human beings. But turns out, with all these facts, especially Amy Lee existing as a rock star, uh, that Adam and Eve's story is correct, 100%. And how would all these birthdays and things, how would all these birthdays match up exactly to Adam and Eve ancestor? How would my older sister husband have August 26th, and I have that 26 on my property 2625. Uh, so I guess the sixth number is not technically doesn't really belong to a devil. The sixth number comes out of my mother Eve. So it's not exactly an evil number. Since my mother was born on the sixth month, uh, which I don't know, is that May or I forgot exactly what month. Uh, but it's the sixth month. I guess I did want to share one more thing about either I always forget. Let's go to my room. Yeah, and that's another shocking thing that Adam and Eve ancestors actually exist, and the rest of your theories are wrong. Hold on. Oh my God. So, so here's the shocking more parts about it. So all these names were given, especially Allah, like 2,000 years in the past. But how does this match to really ancestor? Think about it. My father was the first Adam. I was the only first son. There was no other sons. The rest are daughters. There was six of us. The sixth member is my stepsister. She's not a full-blooded sister. Notice that's the first Adam, my father, and then I'm the second Adam. Notice it's the fourth letter, though. Keep in mind, so it was my mother first invented by God, then Adam, then my older sister, then me. That's four of us. Fourth. So I'm fourth member. See, one, two, three, four. Uh, and my father's name starts with a H, which I'm not gonna release his real name. Look at father, same thing. I always prefer, at this point, I call my God as a father. So he's technically a father to me because I'm his first son out of Adam and Eve story. He's also a father because he invented Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve he invented, so he technically falls into a father. Uh, Early stage when I was a lot younger, this always used to piss me off when people called their God as a father, which I didn't know about this. But notice fourth member, four. That's what it says. Adam, uh, T, and H. That's the regular Adam, how his name begins. And E as in Eve and R. But notice there's two Adams only. A Adam and my regular first father Adam. There's two. And notice Allah, same thing, has two Adams. Or actually three in this one. Oh, okay, but look at heaven, the same thing. My father's first name, regular father, is Adam. Starts with a H. The first Eve was invented first, then Adam was invented second, and that's the first child is a daughter Eve, and this is the her daughter. Her daughter, my sister's daughter. Her name starts with N, so she must be the very first Eve again. Uh, there's three Jesuses. It's not only one. Through Adam and Eve's story, there's three of us. But I'm not gonna release their identity because they're young until they become older. Okay, so keep in mind, my mother was born on the sixth month. My father was born on the eighth month. The Jewish symbol somehow defines it the most smartest way out of all. But keep in mind that Jesus, my second arrival, that Jesus was a Jew, technically. Okay, so my mother was born on the sixth month. my father was born, which I shared the dates in one of the videos that you have to see. Adam and Eve's family ancestors' birthdays. That video you have to see to know. So 6 month, 8 month, and then I was born on the ninth month. So count the stars around the very tips. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my mother was born on the 6th month. Now count the inside stars, like the inside of this, right here. So how much is that? 6 and 6. That's 12. Okay, and then count these things right here. Just a line of it. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Keep in mind, uh, keep in mind that the first Adam was born on the 8th month, which is 18. 6, 18, and then I was born on the ninth month. And if you count the whole star here, that's 19. That equals out 9, and I was born on September. The Jewish sign is somehow designed in the most smartest way to explain Adam and Eve ancestors through birthdays. Then Allah has nine words if you count. Don't count this though. This is separate, I believe. Just count that 9, and I was born in September. Okay. The Muslim sign. Also count the star, 5 family ancestor and a stepsister, that's 6. Count the moon and the stars, that equals out 6. Keep in mind that my mother was born on the 6th month. Is the first Eve. The cross, I'm a Christian. I'm not a Catholic, which I told you that many times. I'm Jesus as the Son of God, but I'm not God. Definitely no. So 4. Keep in mind that I'm the 4th member of Adam and Eve. My mother, father, sister, and me, 4th member. And the cross has 4 of those, like 4 wood sticks. 5 family ancestors of Adam and Eve. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Starting Monday, on Sunday, there's a church day. 7 days. 7 days. What else I was going to mention? So how did I figure this out? So God always has details in every single, especially in religion. He always has details. But I believe everything that we ever invent or God always has details in it. Something that I never knew in the past. But check out this. It's actually an angel number. So 9 plus 9 plus 9 equals 27, and it's Jewish Hanukkah 27. Okay, 2 plus 7 equals 9, and I was born on the September, which is the 9th month. Think about it. How would all these numbers logically make sense as I'm explaining you these all, especially the 9 number? How would it exactly match my our family that I don't understand? So he has to be God. And these, think about it, these religion symbols, maybe not this one, but all these religion symbols were invented like 2,000 years in the past. So God already chosen me through destiny like 2,000 years in the past, already knew about my arrival and everything to match up all these religions and things as Jesus Christ. And lambs. These lambs point you horns straight down. They tell you, I don't want to point the horns towards the Father, like the devil's horns. He doesn't point it towards heaven. He points it down. He tells you, I don't want anything to do with a devil and a sin. That those are the lambs, not the lambs that you guys put. These are the actual lambs that Jesus preferred as me. Not the other lambs. So 56 minutes, And I think I'm done explaining. So, yeah, peace and enjoy my video.